All right. You know what's crazy? Wait, what the? Okay, wait, that's better. Look, TikTok Shop is a crazy platform, and I've done precisely $81,308 on this new TikTok Shop in the last 180 days. And today, I'm going to let you look over my shoulder into all of this so that you can see everything about the business. You can see what we're doing, what's making it work, and really like the couple of things that make TikTok Shop work, because it's not that hard. The truth is, the only hard part about TikTok Shop is getting to 1,000 sales. Roughly 500 to 1,000. Once you're there, it's not hard. Scaling might be more difficult, but like consistently making money without really working at that point, it's just not hard. Because once you build the listing, you got some reviews, some ratings, some momentum, it's cake. It's like Amazon, it runs itself. Now, I actually had a student, Joel, just send me a little video update breaking down one of his stores. He's got two now that did somewhat similar numbers.
What's going on, guys? My name is Joel. I'm one of the students of Hayden's class. My earnings so far has been $68,000 for the year, and they come in different spikes, but a lot of this has been a trial and error experience learning TikTok's new algorithms with AI. I think with the class, and why I've had some success this year is because I'm using the exact same principles that he teaches in his e-commerce to create healthy customer service, something that's going to last a long time. So, and all the other things that go with it, like learning general e-commerce, how to make engaging videos, buyer psychology, how to upsell, maximize average order value. All these things are like extremely important.
And then I actually have a YouTube video dropping soon with one of my other students, John, who's doing $12,000 a day just on TikTok Shop. We sat down in Southern California and had a good time. So that video will be coming soon. But today I want to take you through this. What happened during this entire ramp up period? I'm going to talk about the margin, the sales strategies, right? What were the things that were working? And obviously now we're doing a little bit bigger numbers, just consolidating. And I have a ton of inventory right now. We're prepped for Q4. Honestly, I spent like 50 grand on inventory. So we're forecasting out pretty heavily, but we're ready to go. Also, if you want coaching on exactly how to do this, you want to see the brands we're running, see what every student is doing, I have a small group that I work with. I work with these guys for like 3 months minimum at a time. So we go through there. You can apply down below, answer a couple questions, book a call. We'd love to see if we can help you. Now, one of the big things that happened between probably here in March when we started, and I'd say into May, when we started to get some more consistent, $300 to $500 days, really building the listing. The big thing here that happened was just a lot of manual labor. Okay. Now the margin throughout here was actually really incredible. And it's funny because we were priced lower then than we are now, but the percentage margin was higher. And I'm going to explain this and talk about basically a reverse launch strategy that we do that works really well that most people don't do. So stick with me here. Why would three Amazon guys join my coaching program, pay me 10 grand a piece? Why would they do that when they're making $500,000 a month on Amazon wholesaling? All three of them who don't know each other said the same thing to me. So I'm just noticing patterns here. They said, we are just getting crushed with the margin on Amazon. There's a lot of limitations, restrictions, but the margin is eating us alive, right? On Amazon, the launch is slow, it's unprofitable, and it takes a long time to build the listing, right? Get the reviews because they're social proof. On TikTok, the same thing is important, right? You have to have a listing with reviews, with ratings. And in fact, if you want your ads to work, you have to have reviews. You have to have a built up listing. That's the same thing with Amazon. In fact, this brand you're looking at, we just launched on Amazon not that long ago. It's running at like a 0.5, maybe a 0.6 ROAS, which means every time I spend $100, I make back like 50 to 60 before product cost. It's not great. We only got like 5 reviews. You got to build it up. This listing, I'll put up a picture and block stuff out. Over 200 reviews, over 3,000 units sold. Now that's some social proof. Affiliates, other creators see this and they want to start promoting this product. So let me walk you through what was happening in here. Okay. This product started out being priced like $27 to $28. Realized it was too much. It wasn't really selling super well. So we dropped it throughout this entire period, dropped the product price to $20. Now, what I mean by saying I dropped the price, every day or two, the price is changing slightly. And here's what we do. I go over here under marketing, and then we go under promotions. Now, inside of here, you can create all sorts of things, but a flash deal is what you're going to want to focus on. So we create these flash deals. It's got a timer. They run for a day or two, and it's basically a discount. Now, I was moving the price around. Sometimes it'd be 20, then I go to 21, then I go to 19, then back to 20, just moving it around because people get a notification when the price updates. So if it goes up, they're probably not going to buy, but when it goes back down, they might buy, right? They just get re-engaged with the product if they have it in their cart. So this has been an effective strategy to show a countdown timer, try to push some urgency. This alone will not bring you any sales. I could price a crazy good product at $5. Nobody's going to see it. It doesn't get eyeballs unless you're making content, affiliates are making content or you're running ads. And to be honest, no matter what you're priced at in the beginning, the ads just won't work. So my ad strategy recommendation to you when you're launching is launch some ads on TikTok, spend 50 to 100 bucks a day, run it for 2-3 days. If it's not working, stop, come back a couple weeks later, try it again, stop, come back. That's exactly what I did. It took a few months here for the ads to even be break even. Now they're consistently running at like a 4.5 ROAS. Great. So let's jump back over here into the analytics tab. I want to walk you through what made things start to pick up a little bit, because some of the strategies that we did in the beginning were changing up, right? So this will load here. Around this point, I offered a lot of affiliates a really high commission rate in exchange for them posting every single day. That was the caveat. We were offering like, I think 25% commission publicly, and I offered them 45 if they posted every day. And I was willing to go higher than that. And, send it to a bunch of people. Like, affiliate responses are very slim, but I got 2 people after like weeks of spending every day, like an hour messaging people. I got 2 affiliates, and they actually made videos every single day for 2 to 3 months. Each of them was making like 1 to 6 sales a day. Sometimes, a big day would be like 12 sales just from those 2 guys. But that was this whole sales channel you see. It was an increase. And even though with how low our product was priced, I was making like $1 a unit, right? It wasn't that great, but it was building the listing. And here's my reference reason for Amazon. Okay. Amazon takes a long time. You can be unprofitable to get that going. That's somewhat the case on TikTok, but I'll tell you 2 things. Number 1, it's less long of a period where you have to do that. And number 2, because you're doing that and you're getting listing momentum, all of this right here that you see, about half of these sales were organic. Now, they weren't coming from the crappy videos I was throwing out. It was just search recommendation, right? Being ranked in the shop somehow. It was coming naturally. So these customers were coming and buying, yes, at a low price, but I was still making like a 65 to 70% margin on those sales. So I might have half my orders at almost zero margin, like 10 or 15%, and the other half were like 65, right? We were averaged at almost like 40. Some days, some months were like 45, 35, 40, like crazy. So that's where this did really well. It was actually incredibly profitable. And then around this point, we were able to start increasing our product price, right? So raised it up. So we were 20. Nowadays, our optimal price point is 23. I know we can go to 24. I actually have a couple thousand units inbound to TikTok to try their fulfillment, just because it gives you the shipped by TikTok badge. I think that'll actually allow us to raise our price by at least another $1. But what we started doing here too is quantity breaks, offering people a discount to buy 2, buy 3, buy 4. We set that up as a variant. But this is where things started to move. Had some videos do well. We had some big drop-offs here with the shop performance score. This is a big metric, and I'll actually show you this. Let's go into account health here. You can see your shop performance score, and this is really important because it does limit your stuff significantly. So take a look at this. We have a 4.5 out of 5. Anytime we go to 4 or below, we drop hard. And I tell you the difference, if you go from 4 to 3.9, if you go under that 4 level, your sales drop by like 70%. And here's what I mean by that. Oh, we're making our own videos. How does that affect it? No, they throttle your videos, affiliate videos. Your ads perform like shit, and you're not really getting any organic reach. That's TikTok Shop, because they want you to be a quality ranking seller. Now, the reason we had that problem was because of fulfillment and logistics, an LDR, a late dispatch rate. We ended up with a total of 3 of them. It all came from a 2-week window where USPS was screwing up the manifest. Long story short, it was the post office's fault, which we actually got removed. It took months with TikTok Shop. That never gets removed. I mean, we threw a Hail Mary and somehow one of them caught. But we got it removed, which was huge, but the sales suffered a lot. Like, it was a grind to slowly come back out of this. So now we're good. Now we're chilling, and we're about to be on the run up. And just so you guys know, inside of my coaching group, we go through a lot of fun stuff. Here's that application form, by the way. You just answer a couple of questions and then book a call with us. Check that out down below. I do 2 group calls a week, and I'm always going through stuff like this. Like, okay, a quick update that we heard from our rep on the shop performance. And I show this brand. They've watched me build this live over the last 6 months. It's brand new. They know the product. They know everything we're doing with the marketing. The campaigns we're coming out with for Q4, they're freaking crazy. We're going to be giving away some cool prizes, expensive prizes. But we're doing a lot of fun stuff. And I highly encourage you, if you have some capital to get inventory, to take advantage of TikTok Shop, especially during Q4, because what TikTok told us, our rep, is, hey, they've spent like $6 to $7 billion on discounts and things to fuel the platform growth over the last like 9 months, 10 months that it's been up. They're about to do the same thing again in just Q4, is like the hint that they gave us. Like, everything that's happened, you're about to see again in a condensed time frame. So I think things are about to go pretty crazy. It's a perfect opportunity. It does take time to build a listing. So if you want to get involved for Q4, you better go quick. But yeah, we have that coaching group down below. And for anybody who just wants to get their feet wet with TikTok Shop, we launched a school group. not long ago. It's $50 a month. It's a perfect place to just learn some basic stuff. We got a little course inside of there with a bunch of videos on how to get things set up as a community. You can ask questions. So that's an easy spot. I'll leave it linked down below. But this stuff is really not hard. Now, let me show you two more quick things. Number one, I want to show you the finance tab. Oh my gosh, he's actually sharing how much money he's getting paid out. Well, let's take a look at it, okay? I want to be straightforward with you. So last week was $5,700 in sales. That's actually cash collected, right? It'll show you like gross sales. This was never collected because we offered discounts, right? And so people were never paying that. So this is what was collected, right? After refunds. And then we ended up getting paid out $4,900. So how's this broken down, right? First of all, we paid as a seller $40 in shipping. That is nothing. People have been very worried about a couple things on TikTok Shop with co-funded shipping above 30 and other stuff. It's not much, okay? We're using USPS ground shipping. It's been decent, but this is a very low ratio. And I will tell you, we did a test. We did USPS priority shipping, which means you need different packaging. It was very expensive. And we were averaging 9% shipping cost on our total revenue. So if it was $5,700, I would have spent like $500. Right, so this is a huge, huge saving difference on your margin. This is under 1%. It's pretty crazy. Now, the other fees that TikTok charges you, the referral fee, this is their platform fee. Okay, so they're currently charging 6%, which is significantly lower than Amazon. Again, we have a lot of Amazon guys coming into the coaching group for TikTok Shop because those people have money. If you have money for TikTok Shop, this game becomes very easy. And then affiliate commission, right? So commission that was paid out to affiliates. This last week, we did $5,700 in sales and about $1,100 of that was affiliates. We offer a 20% commission rate to those people. So really not a crazy high amount. I'd love to see that number significantly higher. And then I don't even know what the adjustments thing is. They hold money for a reserve. So that's technically still our money, even though we only got paid out $4,900. We technically have like $5,300, whatever that is. But that's just what that last week looks like. Full transparency. And second, the content that's being posted on the page. I actually just hired somebody who's going to be doing one video per day on our TikTok page. Now, we're really trying to ramp up the amount of content we're making internally. And previously, it's been me doing a lot of content, one guy on our team, a little bit. But I want to get, and this is my goal in the next 30 days, 3 posts per day going up on our page. It makes a huge difference. And I'll tell you this, these beginning stages, if I go back to the analytics page, when you saw all the sales chopping around, I was posting every single day on TikTok. And they might have only been getting literally 200 to 300 views for months in a row. Everyday posting. But what it did is it made TikTok realize these people are serious. They're putting out content and TikTok wants you to post. So do what they want you to do. If they ask you to join a campaign, join the freaking campaign, right? Why did I send 3,000 units of product just now into TikTok to try their fulfillment? Because they asked me, right? I want to be on their good side. So do what you can. I don't know if that's the only reason we got pushed a lot of organic traffic in this phase, but it certainly helped. It definitely helps. So build up that page, even though we were significantly shadow banned. That's one of the things is just consistent content. It's really important. Now we're starting to outsource that and get other people to do it, but not that hard. And so this is a quick brand update. I do plan on revealing exactly what this specific brand is very soon. Maybe if we get 1,000 likes on this video, fuck it. I wanted the brand to at least get to a point where it's like unfuckwithable. You always got the one guy who's gonna like go buy it just to leave a bad review, but that won't hurt us anymore. We got 200 plus reviews, 4.5 star. We are big chillin', and we got a direct line of communication into TikTok. So this brand is good to go. But really the way I see it, this is not as fast as building a Shopify store, running Facebook ads, drop shipping. But it's stable. It's more consistent. And now I actually don't have to do anything for it to keep making 20 to 25 grand a month with a really healthy margin. So that's 6 figures a year in profit if I just do nothing from here. And that's only one listing, right? We got multiple others that we're coming out with that we're trying to build. So, this is just one of those things where it might be a slower build process, but okay, we're probably going to be at like, if I'm being conservative, 250 to 300 grand in the first 12 months, and then just scale from there. Like I really want this thing to be at 200,000 a month by the end of the year. That will be mostly through paid ads and then hiring affiliates on base salaries, right? Giving them an actual salary plus a commission to post regularly so we can control that content. So I don't know, this has just been a really good one. Just yet another e-commerce brand in the bank. And this is a real brand that's going to be lasting long-term. So maybe this sells one day for a crazy amount of money. Who knows? But we'll be building it up from there. Let me know if you have any questions. Make sure to apply for our coaching program. Down below, you get to work with me directly for many, many months, see exactly what we're doing. And we also have that school group for $50. It's an easy and perfect place to get started. Get your toes wet with TikTok Shop specifically. All right. See you in the next video.